GoproYeonwoo! Hello everyone! Today I'm gonna show you a corner pattern that personally I played a lot before, but recently sometimes. And I'm gonna show you the variations before AI and recently how people play. Here, like many pincers that you can do, here, here. There are 6 kind of pincer, A, B, C, D, E, F. And I'm gonna show you the tightest pincer, which is E. This pincer is saying that you cannot go anywhere because I'm gonna tighten you and try to squeeze you and get something. Yeah, so if you don't know how to play against this pincer, and disaster can happen. So when black plays here, white can think of several choices. A, this attaching, and B, just jumping out. C, nice move, and D, attaching and cut. And after that, last choice is E. Yeah, these are usual choices that white can think of, and let's see one by one. And try to choose like your options, that if you're white, then what choice you want to do. And there is one choice that's not so good, and many low Q players play like that, which is just avoid to play this choice, which is A. Oh, no, because this move means if black play hane, yeah, black is gonna hane, and white is gonna make tiger's mouth, and I can leave here easily and I can have very nice base. If it happens like that, of course, why not for white? It's fine. But the problem is, black is gonna Atari here. Yeah. I was very sure that if black Atari here, you Atari here, and duck, and duck. And just Senuki and black is gonna play here. So this result, black is a little better, which is about 60% for black. And the funny thing is, now it was really actually the one of the most shocking moment for me this week. Like compared to B, A is better option that AI said. And wow, it's like I think after I Atari like in this way, when I connect it like that in this kind of shape, like when I was like 10Q, yeah, after that I learned, okay, it's much better to Atari here, and then you can have outside. And if you connect here, it's like, you look at your shape, you are so ugly, so fat, you're so slow, and la. So it was kind of forbidden, but it was quite shocking that, yeah, it's better to play A and then play this is Sente and play like that. Yeah, anyway, this is also not so good for white. Yeah, so the problem is, the moment that black Atari is here, it's happy for black. So that means just forget about this A. Let's go for B. And have you seen or have you played this joseki? This is a very old joseki. This joseki was created before I was born, I guess. So tak, and black is gonna capture this one stone, and white takes this corner. What do you think about this result? Yeah, and white is gonna tenuki. So last time people said, oh, this is just joseki. Both are playable, but AI said is a little better for white. So that's why recently, I've never seen the people play this joseki. And yeah, also white can wedge here. Actually, wedging here is better than just extending, but extending is just a simple choice. And if black play here, tak, and white is gonna tenuki, and play here, and still it's better for white. So if black plays here, this fighting is definitely good for white because black has weak point too, and black can hane here. So. So when white pincered here, black also can consider this jumping below. So after that, this was joseki. Tak, 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 tak. So black has this corner and white went through, and white has influence. So people used to say this is joseki. Then actually personally I that time also I prefer, isn't it the corner so big? Okay, maybe yeah, this influence is also very powerful. So I think it's both are gonna be fine. But AI said this result, corner is too big, yeah, bigger than your influence, this potential. So it's better for black. Yeah. So this is also gone. So what is white's solution when black plays here? Actually, it's not so difficult. Just attach, and yeah, white just play here, and black has to block, and yeah, you can just attach here and save this one stone. So black has to come out, and white naturally just come out, and white just go down. So white just settle down in this corner, and after that black has to still come out, and this pushing is just sente, just push all the way, and then after that, yeah. So if white doesn't play here, and that is this, weak point, black can cut anywhere, so white will be cut. So that's why white keeps white's weak point, and then if black play somewhere and try to capture this, and white plays here. Yeah. So what do you think about this result? It's actually white has quite high percentage, like 75%. That means white is quite better in this case. So that means this black's choice jumping below, this one is not so attractive choice in this case. So how black plays usually, recently, yeah, black just approach here, and white takes this one stone, and black just tenuki and playing like that. Yeah, that's just a normal way for both players. Yeah, if you want to practice this joseki, this pincer, and you can try this variation. Yeah, it's good for practicing. Okay, let's go back. I used to play a lot about this pincer, and I really enjoyed this pincering. Like I've played like 1,000 times. Okay, maybe less than 1,000 times, or maybe 1,000 times. Anyway, so that time many people chose to play B, C, and D the most. So let's go for C. Let's try go to C. And black plays and jump and extend the tiger's mouth shape. Occupy this side and capture this one. Tak. And AI gives 54% for white. That means it's a little comfortable for white. But yeah, black can play, I think. Yeah, why not? So it depends on your preference, your style. So C, white can choose. B, white can choose. What about D? Tak, and cut. And now black can think of 3 choices: A, B, and C. So which is a good one? Let's try C first. C and extend. So if white captures like that, the corner is too big. So white has to capture here. And if black captures, and this covering is just nice, and A is always center, so black cannot go out this way. So that means, black only, black capture, and white keeps, make this strong, and black safe and safe, and white will have center and play other place. And what do you think about this result? It's about 62% for white, which means, yeah, it looks better for white. So that means, tak, 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 tak. When white cuts here, yeah, C, no, C. And A is the strongest way to play, but this is gonna be mistake because after white Atari here and block. So this should be working Atari here and push here, but yeah, after white play here, it's Miai. If black save this and yeah, black 3 stones, keystones are gone. If black captures this, yeah, these 2 keystones are gone. So it's so bad for black. Oh yeah, what about, yeah, recently the trend is crawling the second line duck. But the problem is white can just come out and just leave inside. And if black block, and just like that, and try to leave here. So yeah, it's a little better for white. So usually black, yeah, plays at B here. Yes, this covering. So this means if black pushes here, you can Atari here and block here. Atari here, you can Atari from outside everything, and you can just block here. Oh, this is terrible for black. So forget about this. So black also has fighting spirit. So last time, yeah, black just went up, tak, 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 tak. This was joseki. But after white just tenuki and AI said this is a little better for white because after black is trying to make something and this cutting is sent there, and then I just let black leave inside and just occupy this side, so which is enough for white. AlphaGo found a very attractive move, and AlphaGo even played that move in that case, which is this diagonal move. Wow. Yeah, shining idea. So this, and yeah, white has to still block and it becomes similar, but if you see, black's shape is thicker and stronger for black. So for example, if now black tenuki and black is gonna make a call, this call, and that is definitely, you know, that is a weak point of white. So if white plays this call, and that is this co-threat, and after that white doesn't have any co-threat because here is too thick. So usually white captures, and then black can have center and play here. So it's locally AI say it's a little happier for black, but it depends on distribution. Sometimes white can also think of this variation if the corner looks big and this thickness outside if it's not so powerful as now. Okay, let's go back. We are busy. Okay, so that means the choice, if white cut and you extend here, remember this diagonal shining move. Tang, 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 tang. Tang and tenuki and tang. Are you following well? Yes, you are. We have covered A, B, C, D. Yeah, E. Actually, when you pincer this high one space pincer, and if white plays here, that means, this means, okay, I'm gonna go and cut, and let's fight. And this variation is the most complicated variation, so be careful. For low Q players, yeah, after that, white is gonna block, so black must hane and connect here. So after that, Atari here and jump. Yes. So black cannot cut like that, it's a ladder. So. Yeah, black just push and everything here is sente. And then black cuts here. Now is important moment. These two stones you cannot just give away. You gotta do something. So there are two things that you can think of. A, just going down. B, this diagonal move. So if you play A, it's gonna be like that. Let's do capturing race. Duck, 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 duck. And just extending is a good one. And if black plays here, white actually died. But attaching here, and then peeping, pushing here, somewhere here, everything here is sente. So there are many forcing moves outside. And white has just sente and play other plays. And this is about similar. It's playable for both. It's a little higher percentage for white, but I think, yeah, black also can play. It's like 54% for white. Okay, so this one. And another choice is after B. And after this exchange and play let me leave and try to go out. For black, black can think of generally B or harshly A. So let's try B. Okay, I will just let you leave and I just have outside. And white say, oh please, let me leave. Ha ha ha, that was my plan. And I'm gonna attach you and you cannot leave so easily. And white has to cut. Duck, 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 duck. Oh no, 25, this stone is cut. But don't worry, this is sente, this is sente, sente. And black has to do this one. This is important, otherwise white is gonna atari here. And then, yeah, black only died and has to resign. So before that, atari here and connect here. So now if white try to capture, and yeah, black is gonna capture this core first, that means, yeah, white has to leave and black leave also. And white's gonna have tenuki and play over here. So what do you think? Yeah, some professionals plays like that. Locally, if you see, it's a little comfortable for white. Yeah, but this moyo here looks quite good also. Black can think of doing these variations as well. And when white plays here, what about playing at A? Yeah, playing at A. And white, if you are a little upset, oh, how dare you are trying to block me? And I'm gonna kill this one and I'm gonna just give these 3 stones. They're not so big. And actually they are big. And if it happens like that and black is a little better. It's about 60%. But before that, white has very nice move, which is this hane. Yeah, this is very smart move. Yeah, smart move. This means answer here, and I'm gonna eat the capture this one. And white gain a lot from this exchange A and B, quite some points. So it's a little happy for white if it's like that. So what about if black just play here and dang dang dang, dang dang, and now black died. No, this one shouldn't be happened for black. So actually, if you want to play here, it's good to exchange this thing and then you play. And even if white play here, it's gonna be an exchange like that, tak 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 tak, and black gained something from this exchange, because without this exchange after white hane, and when you play 24, white is gonna play over here, not just connecting. Yeah, so it's good to remember this variation. So just remember, if you're white now, you can think of B and pincer, or C is not so normal, but it's not bad. So B is most common, or D and cut, or actually recently the most common one is E. But E, when you play E, you gotta study about this cutting, because is quite complicated variation. So if you haven't studied about this move and you play that, then that can be quite dangerous. So if you are not sure about these variations, then just play the simple one is tak 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 tak. Cool? Okay. So I'm gonna show you some games that professionals play. So let's see. This is a Chinese league. 종원징 versus Ren Xiao. Yeah. Okay, so pincered, covered, go and cut. This is after sente. Atari here come out. So they play the same variation that I show you. Tak 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 and cut. And white chose to play this diagonal move and then fly. In this case, black played this one and then it became tak 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 and cut. Atari here, go down. Yeah, this is sente sente and karahane. Yeah, now I just captured that two stones and black captured, so it became exchange. So white come out, black leaved, and white played, and just like that. Yeah, so AI says little comfortable, yeah, for white. And let's see second game. Second game, pincer. Yeah, so the distribution is a little different. And yeah, cover again, cut again after this exchange, Atari here and jump. Push and cut. And here again, white just play diagonal move and yeah, flight. Okay, so after this exchange, black just blocked and yes, gotta hane here first and then exchange, tak tak tak, and tenuki. In this case, because black is here, so white can approach over here. So this was another actual game for from professional players, and let's go for last game. This game, Shinjin-seo is white and black is Park Young-hoon. Tak tak, pincer, and now black attached and cut. It actually is a quite a recent game. I think in last month or this month. Yeah, this diagonal move and captured, played one more move for make sure taking the corner and tenukit. Yeah, so today we studied about one space high pincer on 3-4 point. Don't be so panic when your opponent played here. So just study the variations that I show you and you can practice in your actual game. I hope it helps you and I will see you next time. Bye bye. 안녕.